This is why I think that red pill space is really messing up our young people, because they think that dating is that complicated. But it's not. If you're 19 and you're listening to red pill is literally for like the 40-year-old man and woman who've been heartbroken. It's not for you. It really isn't. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before I get into this video, guys, I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail and I'm sure you've seen the title. I just want to let you guys know that I'm married really young. I dated my wife from the age of 18, 19. I was 19, she was 18. If I had my way, I think a year or two maximum would have been more than enough to court, date, and all that stuff before I finally got married. So I say all of that today because the title of the video is how to find your significant other. One of the things that I've been seeing so much of in YouTube is how young men, especially in this day and age, whether it's Gen Z, Gen X, whatever you're called, I don't know the difference, are finding it hard to date, and they're finding it hard to approach ladies. One of the reasons being the changing climate. I'm with you guys on that. I really am. It's not the way it used to be back in my day. And I say that, and it sounds like I'm an old person. I'm not. And back in my day, which is not that long ago, you could just walk up to a random girl on the road and get her number. That's literally how it used to be. Previous to that, I don't know how it worked. But during my time, the way we used to get girls was whether you're in school or college at the time or uni, you would just walk up to a girl on road, you like her, tell her a couple of cute words and get her number. And then we used to do it for fun. We used to do it for fun. Anyway, so unfortunately the climate has changed. So things are a little bit different for you. I think the rules are still the same. Boy meets girl, boy likes girl, boy asks girl out. It is that simple. Just to preface some things before I go on, for me, I would say 18 is like the best age to start putting yourself out there, not in a way where you're trying to conquer the world, but genuinely you have a mind to find the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Because for me, one of the reasons why I did mine so young is because I wanted to have time to date, right? And the reason why I wanted to have time to date was because in my time we were hearing, it's nothing close to what we're hearing now, but we were hearing divorce was on the rise, and I saw a lot of people get divorced and their lives got destroyed. And I said to myself, oh, the way to fix this is to date for a long time. That was my reason. I didn't hear from anyone. There was no red pill back then. There was no black pill or feminism or all that. There was feminism, but we weren't on the internet like that, basically. So I just thought to myself, oh, they didn't get to know each other that much. Like, I think there was one couple that got married after like a couple months, another couple got married after a year. And I was like, oh, the best way to fix this is to get to know each other over a long period of time. I didn't plan how long that would be, but I thought to myself, yeah, this will fix it. If I do this, I would not be in danger of divorce. So anyway, my number one advice to you is to ask yourself, are you ready for marriage? Personally, I hate when people date with no vision of an end goal. This is why we have the casual dating market, because it's dating with no end goal. Why do you want to date? Are you ready for marriage? Because really and truly, marriage should be the end goal of any dating season. So as the man, right, because you hold all the cards when it comes to dating, no matter what the red pill tell you or the feminism tell you, you hold all the cards, right? For every one feminist who says they never want to be with a man or whatever, there are hundreds who are waiting for men to swoop them up. That's literally how the dating market is. So are you ready for marriage? Don't do this thing where you're just trying the waters, because all you're going to do is a line of heartbroken women. There are women who are waiting for men who are serious. And if you happen to be that man, you take another woman off the market and that woman is happy. But if you're that man who ends up being her fourth, her fifth, her sixth, who broke her heart, you're creating more and more women who basically don't trust men. And that's how, just as men are created to be red pilled by a woman doing nonsense, women are created to be feminist by a man doing nonsense. So are you ready? Judge for yourself. Do you think that if God was to give you a woman now, if you were to go outside now and God says, this is the lady that I want for you, are you willing to get married? Are you ready to get married? If the answer is no, don't date, in my opinion. Especially as a young Christian, don't start dating. But if the answer is yes, then my first main advice is there a girl in your circle that you like? I would say to every young man who is stuck in this dating market, the person that you're meant to be with is closer than you think. Back in the day, and I know it's different for you guys now, but back in the day, normally men marry their friend. They married a girl that they've hung out with. They've married a girl next door. And even though the internet has made things a bit more blurry, those rules still apply, right? There's a girl around you in your church. There's a girl in your school. There's a girl in your college. There's a girl in your uni that you looked at and you thought, oh, I like that girl. Why have you not approached her? Have you approached her? Because I would say it, and I would probably bank on it, that the girl you're meant to be with is closer than you think. So the question is, why haven't you approached her? And if you have approached her, what happened? The only reason why I would tell you not to approach a girl that you like is if the bro code. She's in a relationship, she's married, she's engaged. Those three things. If the girl is in a relationship but she's not married, unfortunately the bro code, the bro code existed years. Like, we used to call it the bro code. I don't know what you guys call it now, but it prevents a guy from approaching another man's girl, in layman's terms. If those three things are present, I would agree, don't approach her, even if you do like her. Just avert your gaze. The other advice I would give you guys is, do you have friends who know others? There was a thing back in the day where a friend would say to you, oh, I know this girl and I think you two would be good together. This is a thing, and it's still very much a thing now. I can look at most of my friends and I know a girl that I could link them with, and I would, in my mind, I think they would go very well together. This is what traditional marriage was built on, and it's still happening until today. So do you have friends that you trust? Do you have lady friends? More importantly, if you're a guy, do you have lady friends that you trust? Which kind of contradicts my earlier point, whereas that she's closer than you think, because that lady friend might be the one you're meant to be with, but we're going to pretend as if she's not. Do you have lady friends that you can trust and you can ask them, oh, is there a, do you have a friend? Do you have a, because this is all rules of engagement that have not changed. Regardless of the internet, these things have not changed. It just seems that we're becoming more and more bad at the game that has existed from time. But yeah, ask your friends, do they have somebody? Is there somebody that they know that they can link you up with? Literally, the internet is about linking. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok is all about, adding somebody, friending someone, like sliding into someone's DM. Use it to your advantage, which goes to my next point, guys. I know a lot of people hate the internet, me too. The reason why we hate it is because of how it's being used, not because it's not good at its job. The internet is an amazing tool to do anything. Like, if you choose to do anything today, the internet can help you do it quicker than you could have done it if you were back in the day, right? So the internet is just a tool, and those tools include the dating apps, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the things that we see all the negative stuff come out of. They have positive aspects to them. So I would say, if you're a young Christian you don't know what you're doing with your life around dating, there are many just like you on TikTok. There are many just like you on Facebook. There are many just like you on Instagram. Get on there, get on those dating apps and link with somebody who is like-minded. Many young Christians are on those dating apps looking for somebody. The aim is to be smart about what you're doing. The aim is to make sure that you filter, meet the person in person, right? Go out with them, see what they're like. That's really the end game. Dating apps are not just to be used as just talking online. No, I would say once you get to a good, reasonable stage, meet the person physically, because this is what the tool is for. The tool of the internet is to help you meet that person who is like further away than where you are right now. You get to meet that person easier, but you still need to bring it back to the old-fashioned meeting face-to-face, going out to dinner, going out to somewhere, whatever it may be. You still need to bring it back to that. Back in my day, and I'm going to keep saying back in my day, we didn't make things so complicated, especially at the time I wasn't well-to-do financially. We went McDonald's together, we went ice skating, we took walks, took walks in the snow. Like, there were so many things. And look, young men, I know the internet tells you so much about how women are greedy and they want you to pay for the first day and pay for this. Those people online, they're women who have had multiple men. They've done stuff that they shouldn't have done. The average girl doesn't really care. The rules only apply if the girl doesn't like you, right? But if the girl likes you, she will go wherever it is you want them to go. If they have their head screwed on, and you know, if they're at your age, say you're 18, 19, 20, they're not going to be asking for lobster. They're not going to be asking for lobster. They just want to be with you, especially at that age. Young love manifests differently than what a 40-year-old woman telling another 40-year-old man, oh, you have to court me. It's different. It's different when you're 17, 18, 19. You don't have to do as much as it is. And this is why I think that the red pill space is really messing up our young people, because they think that dating is that complicated. But it's not. If you're 19 and you're listening to red pill is literally for like the 40-year-old man and woman who's been heartbroken. It's not for you. It really isn't, because you can easily meet somebody and you can date them at your level. Look, guys, I know young people at the age of 17. They don't even take the girl out and they get the girl. They don't even do anything. So you can't compare yourself to like the 40-year-old, the 40-year-old person who's telling you about how women are trash. That is not true. So yeah, use those dating apps to your advantage, but make sure the end goal is to meet the person face to face and go out with them. Get a feel for them physically. Whatever it is you can afford, make sure you've discussed it from the get-go and go out together, get a feel for each other. You know, when I was going out with my lady, we didn't do restaurants. At the time, I wasn't well-to-do, so we didn't do restaurant. We did McDonald's, we did Nando's. I think Nando's was like the highlights of of our dates. And look where we are today. So don't make it so complicated for yourself. I remember my wife, at the time being my girlfriend, was focused more on helping me becoming who I am today. And she's enjoying herself now because I am who I am today. And she had a lot to do with that. The last thing I would say is that if you liked a girl some time back and you shot your shot and she said no, I would say check in again. There's a lost art now with men. And again, I think the internet ruined it, where we don't try again. We don't chase. We don't go after what we couldn't have. And I know it slips into the territory where women say, oh, I said no, so no means no. We can say with conclusion that this does not apply to all women, and also it only applies to men that women detest. But if you checked in with somebody and they said no, they were respectful about it, maybe there was some circumstances around it, I would say try again. I would say, you know, check in. Is the lady still single? And if they're still single, try again, really, I would say. I do think there is a place for trying again, personally. In conclusion, guys, approach. That's the best way. If you want to find your significant other, if there's a girl that you like, and as long as it doesn't affect the bro code, approach. I know it's painful. Look, I think girls have no idea how much rejection men have to endure. And I think back in the day, some of them did, but now it's like the art is lost. But I would say, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on the dating apps, whether it's in person, if you like a girl and you're in that season where you're trying to secure the lady you want to be with, approach. All you're going to get is a no. I remember back in the day, people used to say to us when I was young, the worst thing you're going to get is a no. That's what they used to say to us. And I don't know how even no is now soul crushing to men these days, which is why I said what I said at the beginning. It seems like we're weak now. No, it was like the worst thing. And it made you feel like the men who taught us back in the day, they made you feel like it's just a no. Move on. That's how they made us feel. Well, unfortunately, these days, it seems like no is like this soul crushing thing, which it's not true. You have to go through it to find the person that you want to be with. That's just how it is. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want me to do a part 2, let me know and I'll do a part 2. I'll let you know what I did to secure my lady as well. And if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave me a like. Let me know your experience in the dating market and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you guys watching my video today. Before you go, please check out my reaction channel. I react to movies, trailers. I do movie reviews over there. Please go over there, give me a like, comment, and sub. And check out my channel with my kids. We do the same thing over there, movie reviews, gaming, and all sorts over there. But with my kids, go over there, give me a like, comment, and sub. Guys, I'll see you on my next video.